Hey guys, welcome back. Yesterday we created a poll asking about which custom ROM to be reviewed and we got maximum votes for Resurrection Remix. So in this video we'll review Resurrection Remix for OnePlus 6 and 60. Before that, if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure to subscribe and also press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here I have my OnePlus 60 on which I have already installed Resurrection Remix latest version, which is 8.6. This is based on Android 10. We get the security patch of 5th September 2020. This ROM comes with Illusion kernel and we'll be doing a gaming test on our OnePlus 60 running Resurrection Remix. That I'll be uploading on our gaming channel, which will be in Hindi. So if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure to subscribe and also press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. And at the end of video, you'll also find an installation guide by which you can easily install Resurrection Remix on your OnePlus 60. If you guys are not aware about Resurrection Remix, it was one of the best ROM in terms of customization. Yesterday they rolled out the new update, which is 8.6, and these are some system changes done with latest version of 8.6. As it's an official build, so whenever you have any update, you can directly check from here and update your device. ROM comes with two launcher pre-installed. One is Trebuchet and the second one is Pixel Launcher. But right now only one launcher is working on this ROM, which is Pixel Launcher. As I said that it's a highly customizable ROM, so lots of customization settings can be found inside the settings panel. Talking about quick setting panel, here we get tons of options like weather, music, location, gaming mode, dark theme, always on display, ambient display, screenshot, DC dimming, FPS overlay and high brightness mode. And also a good thing about this ROM, it comes pre-installed with OnePlus camera and Google camera. So you can choose any of them. Both the cameras are working great. I have personally tested. Basic services like VoLTE services and alert slider works fine. None of the sensors have any kind of issues like accelerometer, light, proximity, magnetometer, compass and gyro. If you enable FPS overlay, you'll continuously get to see the FPS, which is frames per second on the screen. And now we get a lot of options inside the screen recorder feature. Like you can change the bitrate, max bitrate is 20 Mbps. You can also record the internal sound and microphone sound if you are doing gaming. Then we have options like show touch on the screen, show stop dot, turn off screen recording when the screen is off. And the screen recording feature will be testing while doing gaming. And if you go inside the settings, every settings have a different animation here. So here you can see network and internet. We have some cool animation. Under apps and notification, on the top you can find another animation. Same goes with all the settings available in the settings panel. If you talk about the customization options, all the customization options can be found here inside Resurrection Tools. And trust me, there are tons of customization options. You guys can check it out and customize your device accordingly. We get customizations related to status bar, panels, system, animation, interface, lock screen and miscellaneous. And talking about the battery part, I charged this device yesterday night. Throughout the night, device was connected to Wi-Fi and I could only notice 6% of battery drain from 8 o'clock to morning 9 o'clock. So battery backup seems to be great, and that also we'll get to know while doing gaming. Inside the battery section, you'll also have an option to see the battery temperature. Pocket detection feature works great. As you can see, once the sensors are covered, you won't see any response from touchscreen. Always on feature is working great, but it drains a lot of battery. And there are no issues with the fingerprint scanner. Along with fingerprint scanner, we also have a feature of face unlock. And with this latest build of Resurrection Remix, we get a new feature inside device extras, where you get an option to clear your speaker. Once you select this option, device plays a sound which kind of help you in removal of any dirt available in the speaker. Then we also have features like DC dimming, high brightness, automatic high brightness mode, and you can also change the threshold of high brightness. And guys, keep one thing in mind, do not use high brightness mode for a longer time, and also make sure that you are aware about the values, or else that might affect your screen and you might see screen burns on your device. You can customize the notification slider, and another cool option what you can find it inside the device extras is thermal profile, where you can adjust the thermal profile for each and every app. This can help you in getting better performance if you are doing gaming. Now let's take a look at the benchmark results. With Geekbench application, single core scored 516 and multi-core scored 2156. With Antutu benchmark application, device scored 3,62,257. So guys, this was a quick look on latest version of Resurrection Remix. Now let's talk about the installation process. To install Resurrection Remix, make sure you are running the latest TWRP recovery. And if you are coming from a different ROM, you need to also flash latest Oxygen OS on both the slots. But if you're already running Oxygen OS, then I'll leave a video link in the description below in which you can find out how to install TWRP recovery. Once you have successfully installed TWRP recovery, you need to go to install. And first here we have the Resurrection Remix. And this ROM includes the Google App package. You don't have to flash it manually or after flashing the ROM. Just flash the ROM package, swipe to confirm flash. Once ROM is flashed successfully, after that you need to reboot your recovery if you want to flash Magisk. If you don't want to flash Magisk or if you don't want to have root access, then go to the home screen, tap on install and then flash this TWRP installer and later reboot your device. So TWRP installer has been successfully flashed. Now you can reboot your device. I don't want my device to be rooted, so I'll directly reboot into system. And here we go, your device will successfully boot into system having Resurrection Remix installed. You can complete the initial setup and you're good to go. So guys, that's it in today's video. Hope you guys liked it. If you like it, then do give me a thumbs up. And also if you're new to our channel, then do not forget to subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.